My photo. Is that my photo? Don't make this photo, right?
Yeah, it's already.
What is the thing? The CD player was here before.
So when you go to Amsterdam, you're only there for 1 day.
1 day, and Uncle Pima will meet me at night maybe. And then I will go there later on.
What do you mean later on?
After, on the 19th, when we are in Paris, after Lourdes and everything, I'll go to his place. Sleep there.
For how long?
5 days.
So this goes for
12 days.
12 days.
See, when you buy your real pass, in bordering countries, and that's considered one country, so I'll go 4 countries.
Yeah. Show me what you're wearing tomorrow.
Yeah.
And what shoes?
What's his school shoes?
Show me your shoes that you're wearing.
I'll just shoot the house.
Oh, the mess. Don't like the mess.
No, it's not a mess. Tomorrow's the 31st, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, it's recording.
And when you stop it, how?
Yeah, you can see me. Just press it again. Yeah, it's recording because there's a red light.
Yeah,
See?
and now I
And
stop
to
it.
stop, press the red button again.
So, Yuyan, where are you going?
England, Holland, Switzerland, Austria, Italy, Belgium. Luxembourg.
Did you say England?
Yeah.
Where is England?
England is the United Kingdom in Europe.
Oh, I haven't heard of that one. Must be a new country.
No.
Maddie, what flavour's that donut?
And cream inside.
What flavour's your chocolate, Rob?
Same as Maddie.
Okay, enough?
Beautiful. You. Maddie, are you alright? Rob? Okay, now finish. Yeah, you, closer to, yeah. Okay, I can see you, Jun and Anissa in front of Queen Mother's
photograph? Saya tak.
Okay, west.
Tak potret. Recording. Hai Yuyun. Yang melaku.
Oh, beautiful.
Mana.
I've done it. I've done the tour.
You have seen
Beautiful.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the
That's
palace.
good. Bye. See you later. West.
Yuyun. Yeah.
West. Aku sekarang tak orang mau.
West.
West. West ke tak? Sengai
Oh, the palace.
Kan?
Yeah, raya muter. Rindu menanti, rindu saja kiriman simpan nanti. Jaga negeri.
Deal.
Well, good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, children. Welcome aboard the Mercedes on our way back to Westminster. I will point out a few places of interest, try and make your trip a bit more enjoyable. First place of interest being downstairs, there's a fully licensed bar. When you get beer, spirits, something a bit softer, tea, coffee. First bridge we're going to go through is the Sea to the Traitors Gate. This is where the traitor of this country was rowed down with a by boat from the Westminster Abbey. Took them through that gateway where they awaited execution on Tower Hill. Slightly back to our left, the modern glass building, that's the new headquarters for Ken Livingstone, the Mayor of London. That's the new Assembly Hall. Here to our left, the large grey warship, the HMS Belfast. She's permanently moored there. Open as a museum to the public, was the largest cruiser of her type of the Royal Navy. Large fighter guns in anger in the Korean War. Also, one of the first warships to be fitted with radar. As you can see, she's recently been painted in her old camouflage colours. Just before we go through London Bridge, just ahead of us, looking at the gap in the two buildings there to your right. And you'll see very shortly the stone column with a golden door fire on the top. Now this is the monument designed by Sir Christopher Wren to commemorate the Great Fire of London of 1666. There it is, just coming into view, the gap in the buildings to your right. Over the completion, opened in the summer of '98, now playing some of Shakespeare's plays. Also to your left, the large chimney stack is the old Bankside Power Station, now been converted into a gallery for modern art, part of the Tate Gallery complex. The bridge ahead of us, the New Millennium Foot Bridge, when it was opened in the year 2000, it cost £18 million. But it was only open for a few days and it had to be closed as people moved to cross. It swung from side to side. As you can see, it's now reopened. Cost another £5 million to put right. But dominating the skyline to your right, the magnificent dome of St Paul's Cathedral, designed by Sir Christopher Wren. Sir Christopher Wren designed many churches in and around London, but in fact this was his masterpiece. Took 35 years to build and was completed in 1710. It stands 365 feet high, this is a foot every day of the year. Building the crypt of St Paul's, you have the Duke of Wellington, Lord Nelson, designer is Sir Christopher Wren. Ahead of us here we have a group of three bridges. The first one is the Blackfriars Railway Bridge. And as we go through, if you look either side, you'll see some red columns. And that's all what's left of the old St Paul's Railway Bridge, designed by one of our famous engineers, Isambard Kingdom Brunel. The third bridge, the red and white one, that's the Blackfriars Road Bridge, opened in 1869. Now this is the most interesting bridge to span the River Thames. If you look either side as we get a bit closer, at the stone columns, the supports of the bridge, Look at the top of these supports. You'll notice they resemble the pulpits of a church. They were put there at the express wish of Queen Victoria to commemorate the Blackfriars Monastery, which once stood on the right-hand bank in the 13th century, hence the name Blackfriars. Through the bridge, the semicircle of buildings to your right is Unilever House, headquarters for Lever Brothers, the soap detergent manufacturers. The building just past there with a green sloping roof, recently been closed, was the old City of London School for Royal Navy Volunteer Reserves, been taken over by a charity organisation called Interaction. For information about the tides on the River Thames, we have 2 tides every 24 hours. At the moment, just after low water, the tide is now flooding in from the sea. The tide floods in for 5 hours, then it heads back out for 7 hours. We have a rise and fall of roughly 7 metres twice a day. The large impressive building there, built in the Gothic style, was the Whitehall Court Mansion, home for a lot of our military clubs. Also there is the National Liberal Club. Over to the left-hand side, ahead of the store, the largest Ferris wheel in the world, the London Prime Minister lives. We believe that's where the sound came from. Put up the ladder, Jack, on the right. Up on the embankment wall to your right, the stone column with the golden eagle is a memorial to the men and women that lost their lives during the First Second World War. Eagle was made out of captured enemy cannon. This points directly towards France, where a lot of our airmen and women lost their lives. It's an aquarium which is now open, also luxury apartments. To our right you can see Westminster Pier. We're just going to take you through the bridge, give you a quick look at the Houses of Parliament there, and then we'll be turning the boat round. So the bridge ahead of us, the Westminster Road Bridge, opened in 1862. The only bridge to span the River Thames, which has as many as 7 ends of the Houses of Parliament. The official name of the bridge is the Royal Palace of Westminster. Now this country's been well for this site for the public works at the time of construction. But if you look very carefully now at the first, second floor windows, looking between the two, you see the coats of arms of all our Roman knights, they'll vary one way or another. And just below the first floor windows you'll see the writing. That's the Lord's Prayer in Latin, goes halfway around the building. The 2 tents you see there, the green and white and the red and white, the green and white spirit of the House of Commons, the red and white the House of Lords. This is the luncheon tent. And the large square tower ahead of us to our right, that's the Victoria Tower, where the voting plates are kept from each general election. They are stored there for a year and a day before they're destroyed. Also, when Parliament's in session by day, they fly Union Jack and the flag staff there to let us know when they're working. The buildings to our left, these are the old and new St Thomas's Hospital, one of the oldest hospitals in London, where Florence Nightingale served the under training days as a nurse. The hospital code that she used during the Crimean War is kept to maintain in the small museum. Well, we're now going to turn the boat round and take you back to Westminster Pier so we can actually conclude with the guiding part of the tour. Just like to point out, the commentaries done on these boats on the River Thames, they are done on behalf of us, the crew. We try and make your trip a bit more enjoyable. It's a bit of a waste.
Mulat-mulat. Ho capito.
Prendere.
Non so come lui.
Ma non lo so, lui...
Ma non capisco cosa deve. Cosa deve. No, devi guardare qua.
Può guardare anche là, sai.
Yeah, you just see from here and you will see me.
Sì, 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 sì. Ah no, questo è lo zoom, questo non niente.
Io non capisco cosa deve riprendere.
You just have to press it.
Zoom, this is the
Yeah,
zoom.
zoom, yes.
E te... Cosa si può dire?
Do you want a photo or
No, just to film.
Film. E dove si preme per fare parte del film?
È qua papà.
Just this one. That's all.
This. Ok.
That's all. And then
Una. Record.
yeah, that's the way it is. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you. This is St. George's Memorial Chapel. St. George's Memorial Chapel.
Can I take a picture with my kids beside you? Okay, stand by here. Okay. Smile. Thank you.
Donari!
Mungkin mata ning kono to anu nih, ukurane. Nek omah Diana ning ndi piye? Kan sing ten Palace. Oh iya. Iki sekasa. Sing anu kan sing Prince Albert. Agak kayak barang dulu ya. Ini ndelokno barang-barangku ya. Berarti was kelangan iki. Awas.
travel sweat London with Yuyun. Hello Yuyun, how are you? Canada. Canadian embassy. Oh yeah.
Canadian.
Canadian.
Kena. Ya no teko background. Oh, Selasa. Nah, kuwi sapa wong lanang kuwi? Zoom. Oh, mahal. Ini barang
We're currently in an area called Victoria. This is named after our longest serving monarch of 64 years, Queen Victoria. She reigned between 1837 all the way up to the Tom Cordial or Friendship Square to the French. See these huts in it? They're in a Parisian style and decorated with shells from the beaches of Normandy. Victoria Station here to our left. And Victoria Station is our busiest station, over 90,000 people. Of Westminster. And Gerald Grosvenor is the 10th richest man in the world, the richest man in London. But he is married still, so you can't become upwardly mobile just yet. So we're heading up towards Chester Square. If you take a look out to the right and around and down the side of the square, about 2/3 of the way down, you may see a policeman. Where is he? Is he there? Let's see him today. He's playing hide and seek. He's usually there guarding number 73 at the home of Baroness Margaret Thatcher, one of our former Prime Ministers. In fact, the only female Prime Minister we've ever had. She's not the only famous resident of this area. Past and present residents include Vivian Lee, Joan Collins, Shirley Bassey, Sir Elton John, Sean Connery and Roger Moore. Now this area is known as Belgravia.
Oh, iki ngarepe kuwi kok.
Developed by the Grosvenor family back in the 1700s.
Hello, Ethan John Square.
Everyone laughed at them when they said they wanted to build here. It was very marshy ground and frequented by cutthroats and highwaymen. But as Joe Cavendish Grosvenor, the Duke of Westminster, is currently one of the richest men in the country, who's laughing now. Which my family decided to build here in the 1700s. Now the brokers won't sell any of their property, they will only lease it, and it is a condition of your lease that you paint your home Queen Anne white or Magnolia white every 5 years. And if you take a look around you now, you'll see that many of the buildings around here are indeed painted this colour. And the garden is pieced in her quadriga. This depicts the end of a feast served entertained the chariots of war. The Battle of Waterloo signified the very end of the Napoleonic Wars, and that's the largest bronze statue in London. To our left here we have the former St George's Hospital. It's now the Lanesborough Hotel. This is one of the most expensive hotels here in London. A night here in the Royal Suite would cost you £5,000. Yes, it did say £5,000, and believe it or not, that doesn't include VAT or breakfast. You do, however, get your very own butler and free champagne. So perhaps if you're drinking enough of the champagne, you won't feel like breakfast in the morning. Drop away. Queen Elizabeth Gates. These were a gift for the late Queen Mother for her 90th birthday, and they cost £1.5 million. Now we're coming up here to our stop for Hyde Park Corner. It's a 10-minute walk to Harrods from here. Do we have anyone from Hyde Park? Harrods is open between 12 and 6 on a Sunday. That would be down here.
Ya, karena kayak habis.
That's 639 acres. How do we travelling along here at the only 15? Palace with Queen Victoria didn't like it very much. In fact, she disliked it so much. She deliberately had a carriage made that was far too wide to pass in the archway. Because then it was totally useless. And was moved to its present site in 1800, the same sort of thing today with the Derby and Kent. Now the road coming up ahead of us here is Oxford Street. And this used to be the Tyburn Road, along which the condemned prisoners would travel on their journey from Newgate Prison to the gallows at Tyburn. Possessions were stopped in 1783 and the residents in this area began.
Oh iya tak?
Selibrasi.
Oh iya tak?
Selibrasi kak hitung loh, irung. Ambilin kiri. Keep wing Chinese restaurant takkan.
Nang Indonesia karo nang Australia sekarang ini katanya rapi tuh tiketnya. Kalau dari Australia ke sini sama Australia ke Indonesia beda banyak kan?
Oh ya banyak kan. Australia ke Indonesia hanya 7 jam, 5 jam ke Bali.
Harga? Kalau harga tiket?
Oh harga tiket ya almost double.
Almost double. Oh iya.
Yang Garutnya kalau tidak seberapa sih ini aku boleh.
Depends on what month you go.
$2.000 gitu kalau ke sini dari
Almost ya.
Almost.
Ini tak rekam sepanjang di countryside London. Nah Australia memang sapi-sapi.
Ini Pantai Selatan yang ini dia memang dia nonton Pantai Selatan. Kalau yang itu terima itu nggak dulu ya.
Memang ijo-ijo kabeh.
Jadi besok tujuan pertama mana? Amsterdam.
Iya.
Terus
Nginep semalam. Terus paginya Jerman. Rhineland.
kayaknya sama ya.
Ya di Anton kenalan pada mahasiswa ngono.
Oh, sama UGM. Ya farmasi.
Farmasi kan jalan Kolombo gitu. Bukan.
Skip.
Oh, skip. Oh iya. Enes tahun yang London teman.
Misalnya gede-gede ya.
Gak sombong ya. Anak gak sombong wis tahun yang London.
Nggak percaya nih.
Anak bukti merek. Rek, pintu London ya. Sure. Ning darah ngantri ning Indonesia sira kae. Tak dudui. Ana bendera Inggris.
Kalau lo kayak Indonesia tata kota. Ini emang lo kok kayak Indonesia ya?
Oh iya,
Nah, Indonesia kayak yang lo dalam maksudnya
Iya.
kalengan, jalan, pohon. Kan?
Oh iya.
Kiri-kiri tata kota. Oke kalau
Wes iki mobil abang. Dikirim ke anu.
mau Stratford upon Avon apa Oxford. Misalnya lebih kan.
Kayak yang ngecek-ngecek. Nah, kayak ana sapi apa? Jarang.
Banding
Rumah luar kota. Mana dong?
ini di mana kita?
Kita di Cambridge University.
Oke. Kita baru datang ini. Ini kita menuju ke pusat kota Cambridge di sebelah sana. Jadi kita bawa ke sana. Abad sama Universitas Oxford Cambridge.
Saya belajar di sini menjadi priest ya.
Oh, dulu awal mulanya 8 abad yang lalu sekarang, tapi perdana menteri banyak. Isaac Newton di sini, Stephen Hawking,
Kim Bisri.
Kim Bisri sopo kuwi wong lemu kuwi. Australia. Ora kanggo Rano ngerti nang kene. Oh, nek enggak.
Wis off.
Cuma saya Anton. Ini temanku Anton dan istrinya Ella.
Ya sedang dibuat. Diwakili oleh suami kuasa.
Di zoom nih.
Wes.
Sedang banyak mas.
Ada? Mas kayak dua deh. Oh, Asian ya?
You don't exactly want to go to.
Kita jenengin tidak clean. Barang kalau aku bilang dari jaya dari surat pelayanan kepala
Cambridge University.
Oh.
Kita wow. Eh,
Kita sedang di King's College Cambridge.
King's College Cambridge. Oh, King's College Cambridge.
It's 275.
Jangan semua ini.
Jebule ngene tok Cambridge iki.
Ya ora. Sampai.
Banyak cahaya.
Ayo pimpinan. Ini aku ada di
ini Yuyun in Cambridge,
College Cambridge.
King's College Cambridge.
Ya wes.
we still in London.
Bye.
London Reach. England.
If you want, I can kind of.
Ini jembatan antik
Di mana ya?
Cambridge University.
Cambridge River.
Dah, terima kasih.
Ini Sungai Cam namanya.
Sungai Cam.
Terus karena dulu ada jembatannya.
Ini apa ini rumah?
Itu kan ya. Iya mungkin apa salah satu gedung universitas gitu ya.
Aku sekali lagi.
Bintang filmnya harus kalah.
Tapi yang kanan giginya ompong, jadi jangan diambil. Yang sebelah kiri aja.
Malah kameranya kecemplung. Wes seru. Belum. Oh lah guys, ketok iwae. Ketok. Ketok iwak saya.
Ya, oke banget.
Kita nak mana? Anjek-anjek. Enggak mana-mana anjek-anjek.
Mati
Oke, footbridge. Mobilnya, nomornya. Ini jabone tahan. Saya kamarku le bubuk nang kono. And Ella's house. The garden. Nice flowers. Tak kenang buru.
This is the kitchen.
Not much to it, just this sign here on the right. You can see they don't even have a stop sign or anything. So here we go. Welcome to Belgium. Hey, here we are. Okay, so this is the third country for today for you, and we'll be crossing over into the fourth country in a little while. We're going to drive straight through Belgium to the border, and that's because Belgium itself is a very small country. It's only about 41,000 square kilometres. When you consider it has a population of about 10 million, that does make it a fairly densely populated place. Around about 225 people per square kilometre. Now, if you want to compare that, for instance, somewhere like Australia has about 1.9 people per square kilometre. Okay, somewhere European Parliament sit here, and there's a lot of bureaucracies, a lot of sort of red tape, if you like, in the whole European system that is based out of Brussels. So it makes it an important place for that reason. A lot of people, parliamentarians, fly in and out of Brussels, and with the Eurostar they also use that to get in there as well. Also, Belgium has had a big impact because if you look at this area, it's been one of the most fought after pieces of land in Europe, and mainly because of its strategic position. Okay, it has borders with Luxembourg, with France obviously, and with the Netherlands. It obviously has some Atlantic coastline as well. And it has a couple of major rivers, the Scheldt River, which runs through Antwerp, which we'll go past as well, and the Meuse River, which is one of the other major ones, both coming out of France, but come through this area. The other interesting thing about the Belgians is some of their products which they produce. Okay, chocolate is one of the biggest products here, and believe it or not, the chocolate production here in Belgium accounts for 6% of the gross domestic products. So 6% of the economy revolves around making chocolate and selling it all over the world. And the reason they're so famous for their chocolate is because they have a very high percentage of cocoa. It was when the German state, I guess, was first sort of declared, okay, under Germany. Now, a lot of that had to do with a guy called Otto von Bismarck. And Otto von Bismarck was an incredible German diplomat and politician in charge of the country. He was under Kaiser Wilhelm I, who was the Kaiser, or the Emperor, if you like, of that area. And Otto von Bismarck was quite a smart man, and he realised that he could gain power for Germany and expand Germany without having a full-scale war. Unfortunately, Kaiser Wilhelm I would die, okay, and in 1890 Kaiser Wilhelm II would come into power. Kaiser Wilhelm II was a bit of an arrogant man. He believed in the absolute power of the kings or the Kaisers or the emperors throughout his state, so he basically did away with Otto von Bismarck, and then he slowly but surely started to undo a lot of the good work that von Bismarck had done. And von Bismarck's work was to expand Germany, but not to interfere too greatly with the other major powers of Europe, because he didn't want a large war to start. Kaiser Wilhelm II said, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to start building up my navy, and by building up the navy, this was a direct threat to the British supremacy of the seas. So the Britain started to get a little bit concerned.
Terus lewat kene. Oh, enak ya. Bisa dibawa.
There's another windmill over there on the left. There's actually two over there, guys. One's spinning quite a lot. You can see if you look at the blades there, the one that's spinning, they've actually pulled out canvas, which they pull over that lattice wood.
War vorher alles so wie
Kita parang na. Iya, arah apa?
On these steep hills, it's certainly tough farming from that point of view. The Rhine and Mosel, generally this region produce white wines. There are a couple of reds, but the majority are the whites, and they're famous for those Spätlese Lexia, which is a high quality of wines. They also produce an interesting wine called an ice wine. An ice wine is a sort of like a dessert wine, very, very sweet, and it gets its name because the growers need to make a decision near the end of winter whether or not they're going to risk trying to make ice wine. And the reason it's a risk is because they need to make sure that to get the right conditions, it has to be below zero for more than 9 days in a row. And if the temperature drops below zero at the end of summer, okay, is the onset of winter, and they manage to keep the grapes on the vine, and they decide to do that, and it freezes the grapes for more than 9 days, then they can make ice wine. And what they do is they go out at about 3 o'clock in the morning and they harvest the grapes. They take them back and they crush them while they're still frozen. They're kind of like frozen like little raisins. And this gives off a unique quality to the taste of the wine, making it a lot sweeter. And most dessert wines are made with grapes which are late picked. But these are even a little bit later, and that's where they get the name ice wine. Now, it used to only be made in this area in Germany, but nowadays they make ice wine in Canada and also in Austria. But this is the original, runs through the heart of the industrial land of Germany. It's also a very, very fast-flowing river, and you'll see that its reaches can be quite deep in places, up to 30-40 metres deep. But because it gets quite narrow, it's got a lot of twists and bends.
This is Pupat. Ada ber ini.